everybody, we are here with Stephen Guilfoile. He is a titan in the insurance industry, probably flying under the radar for a lot of people, but he is doing a lot of good work, and he's doing a lot of great, exciting, innovative things. We've had some brief discussions. I met Stephen last year, and it seems like even since then, you guys are just really exploding and growing and have lots of opportunities that you're cashing in on. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself and about how you got started and where you're at right now?
Dude, this is so cool being on here. I mean, I love insurance, I love sales, and I love being live. So this is great. We got all the boxes checked. So I've been doing it, for 13 years. Been in the industry. You know, everything from the most rudimentary door knocking sales, all the way now to we're dealing with a lot of companies of 100,000 employees. And so it's cool to have seen that, what's changed over time. And at the end of the day, it's all about people and just being a good person, adding value where you can, and really everything else kind of takes care of itself once you do that.
That's wonderful. So you've gone through the boot camp of door knocking all the way up to the boardrooms where you're making big deals with large scale corporations.
Yeah, and you're right. It's like, that's so cool to look back and think of like where you came from, because again, like being able to kind of like humble yourself on like where that road came and being appreciative of like how hard that was, right? It makes you now, I guess, take a lot more credit to what you've earned over that time and all the people that have kind of been there with you and done that. So that's been the funnest thing by far for me.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I know, 8% nation, it's 8% of people, only 8% of people that get into the insurance industry succeed, but they succeed wildly, right?
Yeah.
And that, I think what you're saying attests to that, is that if you don't have those years where you got to really grind it out, then you don't really have a good perspective, and all of your gains are almost like meaningless, and you can lose them in a minute when you don't have that foundation. So tell me about what's on your mind for this year. What are you looking forward to doing and achieving?
Well, I mean, I think if you just kind of keep looking at, again, what you're appreciative of, what you're grateful for, and then using that kind of as that springboard. And so this year we have some massive groups, some Fortune 500 company groups that we've been in discussions with for almost half a decade now, and just those things take time, right? Where if it was that easy, everybody would doing that, right?
Of course.
And so, especially when it comes to sales, especially the type that we're in, that very large scale, that sales timeline is tremendously long. So you really have to, like, I think, enjoy those. There's that book, what is that book that, Go for No? Have you guys read that?
Sure, yes.
And realizing that, like, every no I look at it's like another chapter that when they make that book or that movie about their life, they're gonna reference all the bad things that took and all the hardships, right? They don't make a movie about you, write a book about you. It says, I woke up, it was easy, made $1 billion, and here we go, right? So it's the hardships that we look forward to, I think, because we look at that as who we really are and what we've accomplished from that result.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, on a couple of ways, it develops your character, but it also kind of informs who you are, because you're correcting based on those inputs that you get when you have like a failure, and you gotta overcome it somehow.
And that's what I love about what you guys have done here. Like, we see every year you're out and just going through the motions as you have been, but it's so cool to see like the same faces and everybody else is doing everything the right way. And so I get absolute testament to you guys. I know so many people that use you guys as well, and obviously it wouldn't be working for you guys if it hadn't been the right people like you guys have been here. So
well, I appreciate that. We're going through a lot of the same sales cycles as you are. We're learning a lot of things, and the industry, the landscape industry, changes. It's very dynamic.
Yeah.
So it changes very frequently, and in the technology space, it takes a lot of effort to keep up with that.
I'm glad I'm not you guys.
Yeah, it's a little more intense from a lot of different angles and contexts. Tell me what the number one thing that you're trying to achieve this year. You're trying to close some of those real long sales cycles, or what?
Well, I think the biggest thing when you're starting an organization of any level, the biggest way I've looked at that is you have to like fill your cup first. And what I mean by that is like yourself, you have to be financially, emotionally, physically secure in yourself. So then once your cup overflows, you can give to other people that work with you, right? You can add value to people that may be competitors in another space, that you can be valuable enough to them. And that's, I think, the biggest way we've attracted so much talent, is that we don't compete with so many people. We're good at one thing and we're really freaking good at it. And we have the best in industry support us, so we can kind of be that full circle without ever competing, right? So I would say the biggest thing we're looking forward to is, as our cup is overflowing, to have everyone else's cup be full and have those cups over full, so we can actually give and keep giving from that.
That's a beautiful philosophy. Why don't you pitch your company and kind of where you're at, and maybe something you might be looking for? People can reach out to you with opportunities.
So I'm Stephen Guilfoile. I'm the CEO of Affordicare Insurance. We've been doing this for 13 years. We have 56 locations. We have almost $1 billion that we've saved collectively since we started to employers, and it's only based on like large and medium employers is what we're looking for. So if you're a CPA, attorney, payroll company, large broker, P&C side, health side, it's those people that have those extremely unique connections. We have an incredibly unique product that supplements everything you're doing and adds a tremendous value without taking anything off the table. And that's, again, I think our secret sauce to just being there for the best people and putting those people together. So
I'm sold.
Appreciate you having us.
I am sold.
There we go.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. We're Stephen Guilfoile here, and we are signing off Insurasales.